What is up, everybody? William here, local real estate agent with RE/MAX Results, a Good Life Group, top 1.73% for RE/MAX in the world. I'm rocking a hoodie and a hat today because, well, it's my YouTube channel. I can do whatever I want. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things that you should know before moving to Minnesota. This is in no particular order here, and we're gonna talk about just random Minnesota things. Yes, I could talk about housing all you want, but I'm gonna tell you the real truth about certain things here. Number one, deer hunting opener is a holiday. Absolutely, you will be excused from school. At least back in the day you did. You'd be excused, an excused absence from school for deer hunting opener. We all go up north because up north you can shoot rifle or shotgun. Down south it's only shotgun. I don't know why they make the rules. That's just the way it is. So if you go up north, I think it's past St. Cloud, you can use a rifle. If you're southern than that, you gotta use a shotgun. So if you take anything from this video, it's just one thing. Deer hunting opener, almost as important as fishing opener. We have a lot of openers. All right, that might just be the whole thing. Number one thing, we have a lot of openers. Fishing opener, hunting opener, duck opener, fowl opener, blah, blah, blah. Deer hunting opener, fishing opener, they're holidays. They're amazing. And for some reason, fishing opener is right around Mother's Day. Don't necessarily like that, but we'll talk about that later. Another really interesting thing about Minnesota is the Minnesota goodbye, don't you know? In Minnesota, it's not like the East Coasters, like, all right, I'm out of here, boom, deuces, they leave. Like, Minnesota, the goodbye could take like 2 or 3 days. Kind of kidding, kind of not. So in Minnesota, goodbye is, well, think I should get going? Oh yeah, sure. Then you start talking for another 30 or 45 minutes. Well, maybe I have one more beer and hang out a little bit longer. If you are used to just saying, okay, I'm leaving now, and leaving, like Irish goodbye, I think they call it. I love that. Or East Coasters are really good at this too. They're just like, and I'm done. They just leave. In Minnesota, you have to plan your goodbye a solid hour and a half in advance before you really want to be out the door. I am not kidding. We all know it's true. Next thing you know, you're still getting the leftovers ready in the Tupperware containers, and Tupperware as in the old Cool Whip and butter containers. Saying goodbye in Minnesota takes a very long time. Number 3, y'all be calling it like duck, duck, goose. Not in Minnesota. Get your ass kicked up here messing around saying it's duck, duck, goose. Duck, duck, gray duck. That's it. No discussions about it. Everybody else is wrong. Just like pop versus soda. We call it pop here. I'm on a rant. It's pop. You want to know why? You leave it outside during the wintertime. What to do? It pops. We call it pop, not soda or Coke like down south. It's pop here, and it's duck, duck, gray duck, and it's a hot dish. I need to slow down. Next one, I think we're being number 4 here. Going up north. Going up north is referring to going to a place that's not your house for the weekend or a day or something that is typically north of where you go. Now you can say going to the cabin, because not everybody goes north of the cabin, but going up north is a saying. It starts on that one holiday in the beginning, is that Labor Day, and then it goes till Memorial Day. That's going up north season, where you gotta get up, you gotta open up the cabin, you gotta put the dock in, you have to get everything ready so you can spend your next 12 weekends going up north to work on another property and call it a vacation. Going up north means heading up to a cabin somewhere, not necessarily yours, but you don't have to disclaim that it's not your cabin. You just say, I'm going up north for the weekend. We all know what that means. Just get used to saying going up north. Now, going up north is different for some people. Like if you're in the cities here, you may say going up north is past to St. Cloud. That's not. For me, going up north is like going up to Walker, Leech Lake. Some people think it's going past that, going past Bemidji, to Itasca and stuff like that. That's for you to decide. But when you move to Minnesota, you have to understand that going up north for the weekend is a thing, and Friday traffic heading out of the cities on 94 is absolutely a nightmare. You're just never gonna win. So that's what that is. Speaking of traffic, bonus one, just like everywhere else in the world, they say they have 2 seasons. They have winter and road construction. Well, I like winter. I don't like road construction, but it's true. If it's not frozen outside, we're tearing up the ground. And if we're not tearing up the ground, it's because it's frozen outside. So that's what we have here. The Minnesota state bird, it's the mosquito. That's a lie. It's a loon, but it's the mosquito. That's what we call it. It's like the loons, like they make that weird noise. Loons are super cool. Fun fact, their feet are so far placed back on their body, they cannot walk on land. Check that out. You should know that there's always fishing. It's open water or it's hard water. Hard water fishing is ice fishing, and open water is, open water. It's not frozen. So you can always fish, but you can't fish for walleye unless it's in season, because we have openers from that. Remember earlier talking about the openers? So one thing when you're moving to Minnesota is you gotta get your fishing pole when you're checking in. Now, there's a bunch of different types of fishing poles. You got your bait casters, you got your open face, you got the old clicky ones that you just push the button and bzzz, you know. These fancy folk, they like to use their bait casters. Not me. I'm still just an open-faced guy. I love me some bobber fishing. And here's the thing. You're only fishing for one fish in Minnesota. It's the walleye. It's the elusive walleye. Now, you got those bass fishermen who are like, I like catching bass. It's only because you can't catch walleye, because bass will eat anything. They're ridiculous. Walleye are picky. All right, I should probably get back to my list here. We can talk about fishing a long time. We're on number whatever it is. We're really, really obsessed with beers around here. We got our Grain Belt Premium, we got Hams, we got Mick Golden Light. If you don't know what Hams beer is, before you move to Minnesota, look what Hams beer is. You don't want to drink it because it gives you the diarrhea, but it's a beer that we have here, and a lot of the hipsters like it in Tall Boys. If you don't know what a Tall Boy is, I don't know how I can help you. Like, it's just, you might want to reconsider moving here, okay? Pull tabs. This one. Pull tabs, also lovingly known as cardboard crack, are a thing here in Minnesota. You get this cardboard thingy here, you crack it here, you pull it right here, and there's some that have playbacks, some that don't have playbacks. And you have the pull tab person, typically a lady, so the pull tab lady will sell you pull tabs. There's different boxes, you're competing against each other. And don't worry, if you don't win, which we don't, we call it donating, all the money typically goes to like a boys club or girls club and helps support a youth hockey sports program. So it's basically a way to gamble, but say we're donating money to a good cause. Cardboard crack, it's a thing. Nothing like going down to the Muni in Wayzata, because they got some really good $5 boxes, ordering up some Tito's and sodas, and getting some cardboard crack. It's a hell of a time. We have meat raffles. So it's exactly what it sounds like. It's usually $1 or $2 a ticket, and they cap you on tickets because they're so popular. You only have so many tickets per round of the meat raffle. And for $1 or $2, you get a ticket. And if they pull yours, you get to go up and pick from some of the meat that's up there. Bacon, pork chops, steak, roasts. So in Minnesota, the same place that you can get popcorn. Oh, you guys have popcorn machines at the bars, at the VFW and stuff. There's a popcorn machine there. You can get pull tabs. You can get our beers. You can do a meat raffle with the popcorn machine right there. I'm telling you, some of the greatest things to do on the planet. Another one, of snow emergencies. For some reason in Minnesota, from like September until like March, we can't park on the roads overnight. Even if there's no snow, there's just no parking on the roads overnight in almost every single city. And some of the cities like Minneapolis, St. Paul, it's like every other side, unless there's a snow emergency. And then a snow emergency is, well, it's what it sounds like. Like, there's so much snow, they call it emergency. So now all these people that don't have driveways, that live in the city, they have to find a place to park their car that's not on the road. Hundreds of cars get towed during snow emergencies. It's amazing. It's not amazing. Here's the next one. It's this number. I don't know what it is. I'm giving you a whole bunch of these now. Lefse. We have Lutefisk. That's a real thing. Very Norwegian. Oh yeah, don't you know? Ufta. That's those are real words you hear. It's called a boat, spoon. What are some other words that are like that? Yeah, we exaggerate some of our vowels. And yeah, sure, yeah, or no, yeah, no. That's a thing. So, hey, Will, do you want to go up north this weekend? No, yeah, no. So that's a no. And then if they, hey, do you want to go? Yeah, no, yeah. That's a yes. So yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. Those are things. Like, I know I'm confusing you. Just, it's real. It's super real. All this is real. Hot dish. We love hot dishes. Like a tater tot hot dish. You get a cream of anything type soup, like a cream of mushroom soup, a cream of chicken soup. You pour it over some green beans. You put some tater tots on it. And you throw that in the oven. You pull it out. We sit it on the table. We say grace. Dig in. And then you got your homemade pickles there that grandma made. Bread and butter are my favorite. If you don't like them, just reconsider your life. Everything is Prince in Minnesota. Can't make this up. Prince. Yep. We love Prince here. And we also have Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan's from here, so we're kind of cool about that. We don't like the Mall of America. The Mall of America has its own zip code. I'm on some number now. I don't really know what it is. Number, that one. The Mall of America is the largest indoor mall, I do believe, in the world, or it might not be anymore, but it was. It's in Bloomington, Minnesota. It has its own zip code. Locals, we tend to not go there very much. Sometimes we have to go there once a year for Christmas shopping just because all of the stores are in the same location. We don't have tax on clothes. So that's kind of interesting. Wow, the Mississippi River starts here up in Itasca. I mean, that's kind of cool. Oh, we have the longest freshwater coastline in the world. So we have a lot of beaches. Now, if you're moving, okay, here, I have to take my hat off for this one. I'm gonna leave it on this one. This is my last point here. If you liked this content, yes, it's silly, but it's all very, very true. I talk a lot of real estate. Every now and then I try to talk about this stuff. If you like this type of content, you want to see more stuff, like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff. I'm gonna talk about beaches. They say we're the land of 10,000 lakes. We actually have 11,842 lakes of 10 acres or more in size. In Wisconsin, keep your mouth shut. You guys call it 5 acres. Anything over that's a puddle, you call a lake. That's not it. We have the most freshwater shoreline. We have Lake Superior. We have the boundary water canoeing areas, but we have beaches. Now, when I tell my friends from the East Coast or West Coast, that's not a beach, that's a lake, that's a river, screw you, buddy. It's a beach. And if you don't think it is, keep your beep beep wherever it is you're from. I'm kidding. You're totally welcome here. I didn't mean to say that. I apologize. But it is a beach, and we love our beaches. That's what we do. We go to Lake Minnetonka, go to Big Island, hang out, have a good time. Don't go there. There's naughty things in the water. But we have a lot of water. We have a lot of beaches. I do believe it's 26% of our land area is covered by water. So we all got a boat. And if we don't have a boat, we got a buddy that's got a boat. Always on a boat up north, going to the cabin. All right. That's what I got, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to my silliness today. Just wanted to change it up a little bit. If you see me wearing this hat, LFG, let's freaking go. It's just kind of a motto of mine, and I absolutely love it. And yeah, even wearing my hook hoodie because I love fishing. So, all right, everybody. I love you all very, very much. Be safe out there. Be out. Deuces.